Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. With me now, Superior Livestock Representative Will Durrett. Thank you so much for coming on this morning. We were talking just a little bit before. I do want you to tell everybody kind of your history with Superior, how you got started, because your family yourself has a really long withstanding history with the Superior Network also.
Well, Callie, thanks for having me on. It's good to be with you here in Cheyenne. It's a beautiful morning. I'd like to start out by saying hello to my wife, Romney, and my sons Yates and Bruin. They're at home watching. They couldn't make the 500-mile trip. But yeah, like you said, Superior is a family-oriented organization, and I'm only working with Superior because my family started selling calves with Superior in 1987. And Jim Patterson was the rep that sold our calves, and we lost Jim last fall, I think in September. So this is the first time in 35 years Jim hasn't been a part of this. But I'm grateful to have been able to work with Jim, and thankful that he saw something in me, and now I'm here working with Carson and selling these good calves for great customers. So it's going to be a good day.
Well, and you and Carson certainly have a great relationship with your customers. You guys have been very successful, and y'all have a very busy week coming up this week. Just here today, what do we have to look forward to the lots that you have selling on today?
Well, middle of the morning, we'll start selling calves off cows, and I've got a really good offering. I think it's my lots start out with Boydston cattle at Adrian, Texas. We've got some 4-weight calves that are really light this year. They're 450 pounds, just a lot of condition. It's really dry west of Amarillo. And then we move into some calves that Carson and I've got rep for Haley Brothers cattle. They're up at Canadian. They've been ranching there for over 100 years, so really good VAC 34 Red Angus cattle. And then I've got some similar cattle Carson and I do for Mike Darcy at McLean. And then we move over to New Mexico, and we'll be working for one of Jim Patterson's customers, Martinez Ranch, Tony and Kathy Martinez, selling 80 of the top end of their Schiefelbein Angus VAC 34 steers. And then in the afternoon, we've got some wean calves, some program cattle. Davidson Ranch, Indy, New Mexico, has got a big string of Gap Natural Beef Care wean calves. And then after that, the Isaac's Ranch at Canadian. Got some good Charolais Cross and some RA Brown sired wean program calves. And then I wrap up today with Wyndham Cattle. They've got 4 loads of calves off cows at Clyde, Texas, and they're also program cattle. So I'm really honored to be here working, for these folks, and a lot of years of work and a lot of years of hard, genetics going into what we're selling today. So I think it's going to be an exciting day, and this is kind of the first time that we've offered spring-born calves for fall delivery. So we're looking forward to testing the market out.
Well, and you just listed off basically a great resume of all the customers that you work with, and you work with program cattle, and you mentioned genetics in there. What is the most important thing that you can stress to a customer that's important to implement in their herd to be successful?
Well, I don't tell anybody what to do, but Superior was kind of the innovator in these value-added programs, especially when it comes to VAC protocol. So we start with the VAC protocol, and then using Superior progressive genetics is the next step, and then programs is also something that we don't push, but we'll help people get in programs if that's a good fit for them. So between the VAC programs and the genetics and the third-party programs, this is a good place to come to get rewarded for doing the work.
It certainly is a great market. We've been seeing great markets at Corn Belt. Looking forward to seeing how the market is here today, and looking forward to watching your cattle sell today. Thank you so much for coming on. When we come back, more Sunrise coming up next.